What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're checking out some big news that happened the past week, and this is the European Super League being formed. I know this is big news for the football soccer world. A lot of people are saying that it's stealing from the poor, making the rich richer. Don't know how that works, so I'm going to check it out. This is European Super League explained. Is football dead? So the only information that I really know about it is like in NBA or NFL terms. It's like, let's say the Lakers, the Sixers, the Nuggets, the Suns, the Clippers, all the best teams joining together and making their own league, while other teams like the Kings, the Pistons, the Knicks, the Magic, all the bad teams have to play. So that is what I'm getting from it. That's what other people are explaining it like. So let's see. Before we get into this video, if you guys could like this video and subscribe to my channel, help me get to 6,000 subscribers, that'd be really appreciated. So big news all over social media, even posted to my community. I'm thinking, what is even happening? So hopefully I get some good understanding, good knowledge of this. So basically, the rich people are the problem, and they're ruining the sport. That's what I'm just getting it from so far. I don't know why they would make a new league. I mean, everything was working just out fine the way they had it.
Super League. But UEFA, the Premier League, and many others have joined forces to hit back at the cynical project and vow to stop it happening. The Big Six of English football have signed letters of intent to join a new European Super League, which is set to be announced at 9 PM.
That's tough though.
The 18th of April 2021. Manchester City were the last to agree on Saturday, joining Manchester United, Liverpool,
and they're literally
Arsenal,
the six
Chelsea,
biggest teams in England, obviously, and one of the six biggest teams in Europe alone.
The end of competition in domestic and European football as we know it. UEFA was strong in response, revealing in a statement that they will take legal action if the cynical project for a Super League goes ahead. The new league represents the American
That's a bit scary, actually.
elite European football, which will become a closed shop run by its founding members. This project is bankrolled by US super banking giant JP
Why are we blaming US?
and is the brainchild of Real Madrid president Florentino Perez and the American owners of 3 leading English clubs. It is believed that Perez will hold the chairman's role in the new structure, with Liverpool's John W. Henry and Joel Glazer of Manchester United and owner of Arsenal Stan Kroenke as vice chairman.
So a bunch of
The
big
plan for the
names.
Super League is to evolve to roughly 15 to 18 teams, but the initial 12 signatories to the deal are the 6 English clubs, plus Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid from Spain, and Juventus, AC Milan, and Inter Milan from
Literally
Italy.
the best teams. Not
This
PSG
leaves
though.
room for other major clubs such as Bayern
And-
Munich
yeah.
and Paris Saint-Germain to be picked off, with UEFA's own competitions hopelessly devalued. The Premier League condemns any proposal that attacks the principles of open competition and sporting merits, which are at the heart of the domestic and European football pyramid. Fans of any club in England and across Europe currently dream of their teams maybe one day climbing to the top to play against the very best. We believe the concept of a European Super League will destroy this dream.
I would like to see the pros and cons,
Premier League
because
stated
you got to look at
that it
both
is
sides. You
proud
can't
to
just
run a
shut
competitive
one side out
winning
completely.
football competition that has made it the most widely watched league in the world. They said our success has made us able to make unrivaled financial contributions to the domestic football pyramid. They said they will work with fans, the FA, EFL, PFA, and LMA, as well as
So will
many
they do
other
that, though? That's
stakeholders
the
at
question.
home and abroad, to defend the integrity and future prospects of English football.
But I still want to know like how it does affect the poor, like
Former Manchester United
not
fullback
so rich
Gary
teams.
Neville, speaking into commentary during United's game against Burnley, called the news an absolute scandal. After the match, he ripped into the idea, describing it as pure greed, and the owners of the English teams as imposters with nothing to do with football.
Just a money act, though.
He said, "I'm disgusted with Manchester United and Liverpool the most. I mean, with Liverpool, they pretend you never walk alone, the People's Club. Manchester United, 100 years born out of workers around here, and they are breaking away into a league without competition. Meanwhile, Manchester United legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson has said that it would end 70 years of football history.
How?
He said, talk of a Super League is a move away from 70 years of European club football, both as a player for a provincial team Dunfermline in the 60s and as a manager at Aberdeen winning the European Cup Winners' Cup. For a small provincial club in Scotland, it was like climbing Mount Everest.
So I'll talk about some pros and cons in my
Everton is
opinion.
spending £500
Something like that, maybe,
million to build a
at
new
the end of the
stadium
video.
with the ambitions to play in the Champions League. Fans all over love the competition as it is.
Because I can see why maybe they would do
In
this.
my time at Man United, we played in 4 Champions League finals, and they were always the most special nights.
Well, there's some very big developments expected in the next few hours about the proposed
Guess they're just showing the
European
audio.
Super League, which will be a
Looks like the
a
screen's
new
frozen.
format
I guess it's meant to be like
launched
that.
in competition to UEFA's Champions League format. Now, UEFA is planning to announce some proposed changes to the Champions League tomorrow, but this breakaway rival league is expected to be announced tonight. It will include England's top 6 clubs, including Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea. And my understanding is that 12 clubs from across Europe, including the 6 biggest English clubs, have now signed up to this new format. The others include Barcelona, Juventus and Real Madrid. And this will be an incendiary move because of the timing coming just hours before UEFA is supposed to announce details of the revised Champions League format. Now, some of the details are still sketchy, and we will have to wait until tonight or potentially tomorrow to find out fuller details about exactly what this new league will involve. But what I reported last October and still stands today is that the new league includes staggering sums of money that will be handed to
Sure,
the
that's just a big reason.
clubs. About $6 billion has been committed to this new project by the American bank JP Morgan.
JP Morgan's a big enemy, I guess, now in the sports world.
One harrowing factor for the Premier League is the fact that the 6 clubs do not want to resign from domestic football, but they do need the Premier League's permission to join any new competitions. This could be the first
But
major
why?
sticking point, because the Premier League board are unlikely to grant any request that weakens their own competitive value. This could force the Big 6 to resigning from the Premier League, and this would be disastrous for the whole English football pyramid. If the Big 6 lead the Premier League, they are putting in jeopardy their own players' participation in UEFA and FIFA competitions such as the World Cup and European Championships. But even bigger than that, they could cause football as we know it to collapse. This is the time when football should be coming together as we emerge
I'll have
from
comments after this
extraordinary
video.
challenges
Don't
of the
worry.
global pandemic.
Bit of a quiet video,
But it does
but
appear
I'm understanding it
big
though.
and the rich, the powerful, just want more for themselves. They are not thinking about the working class culture of this country and the hundreds of countries that participate in this great sport. We want your views, we want your opinions, we want to know what you think and feel. Have Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham and Liverpool disgraced the game? And what should be their punishment for such greed and for such a criminal act? Hit that like button, hit the share button, and we'll see you all again very, very soon.
Alrighty, so that's the end of the video. Now, my comments, my questions, everything I got on the video. Okay, so number 1, why, if this is such a big issue, okay, if this is ruining the sport, now once again, I don't know everything about it, but if it's ruining the sport, why would players and managers continue to play for them? Do they benefit from this? Do they get more money? Do they get more, I don't know, benefits or something like that? Why don't they like boycott this? Why don't they go somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? Why Why are they playing it if they know that this is going to be bad for football? Okay, that's my number one question. Number two, are all of the team owners, all right, so the owners of Real Madrid, Barcelona, all the teams that are looking to join or, joining the Super League, do they really want to do this, or are they getting forced to do this or something? That's another question I have. Another question I have is, he mentioned that the Premier League, something, won't allow a team to join a different league. What is the consequences if a team wants to join? Do they get fined or what? Because obviously, let's just say, I don't know, Manchester United wants to leave the Premier League to join the Super League. Premier League doesn't want them to do that. What's going to happen, though, if they don't listen? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Now, some pros that I could take from this, all right, and some cons. Pros, competitiveness. I mean, you have the best teams in the world constantly playing, so that could be that. That's why, obviously, there's a big money argument about it. It's going to make a lot of money, all right? You have the best teams always playing. It's going to make a lot of money. Cons, I don't know any cons. So if you guys could comment some cons down below, how are the poor teams affected? That I don't really understand so far. How is, the poor teams in, La Liga, Premier League, how are they affected? So, yeah, that is the video. That is the questions, concerns, comments that I have. Please answer anything you guys could in the comments down below. Help me out, help other people watching this video. But I'm out, guys. Peace.